Okay, another takedown of a popular opinion. We're going against common wisdom and we're going against the concept of being very aware, very curious about the world, and very in the learning mentality all the time. And we're going all in on ignorance is bliss. Ignorance is bliss has been said by someone very, very. I don't know what was the context of them saying it, but I believe this probably was the context. Why is ignorance a bliss? In a world where knowledge is valued so much, knowledge and knowledge work and just being curious is the main thing for your progress, for your growth in today's world. We all know this. This is it's not a secret. And ignorant people are looked down upon, are considered less cultured. If you're not curious, hey, what are you doing with your time? If you're not curious and learning new things, why are you alive? What is your purpose on this planet? Like purpose and shit. I don't know, man. I don't think people. So there's two types of people, right? Let's one set of people, ignorant people. One set of people, non-ignorant or knowledgeable people, aware people. And I try to be on this side. I try to be on the aware, curious, learner, that sort of a person. That's my, it's not even I try to do this, it's just my natural way of being. For example, I'll tell you all the things that I'm involved in right now. At this moment, these are all the things that happen on a daily basis or on a regular basis, meaning uh, 3 times a week or something like that. The prime example of that is going to the gym. It's a new thing, it's a new obsession. Do it 3 times a week, yeah. And I think it's like the initial high of joining a gym for the first time in my life. So I'm probably overdoing it, but that is occupying my mind. Yoga every day. Let's just list things down: gym, yoga, learning French on Duolingo every day. Mm, all of this is apart from work, right? There is work that occupies hours and hours every day. We're talking more stuff other than just what is required, just what you need to do. Gym, yoga, learning French. Man, I'm forgetting things. Painting. Painting's happening almost every week. Um, this podcast, I've started this new thing for the last 1 week, 2 weeks. I don't remember how much timeline. The podcast is happening. I've started 2 online meetup groups, one on a Saturday, one on a Tuesday. That is happening. Again, these are all things that are not required. They are not needed to be done. The 2 meetup groups, and then for sure, I do my socializing. It's a priority for me. I might skip, and 2 hours of work, or I might skip a session at the gym. I might skip one of these things to make time for my friends. That it's going to happen. Make time for family. If there's an important event, or maybe not, maybe there's the whole family is getting together, I will make it a point to be there. That. Mm, oh, I'm trying to launch a whole new product, like a physical product for the real world. That, again, nobody's pressurizing me to do this. This is stuff that I've picked up on my own because I want to do more, do new things. I should have just come into this video with an actual prepared list because I think I'm missing something for sure. Um, Give it a minute. Um, What did we count till now? Gym, yoga, the meetup, or 2 online meetups, time for friends, time for family, launching a new product, painting. 7 things. Oh, I think this is good enough. 7 things apart from work that are happening in my life, voluntarily, not by force, not due to need, just by choice. Why? Because I like doing new things. I like learning new things. What do I get from the 2 online meetups that I'm doing? I get to meet new people. I get to learn their perspectives. I get to share my perspectives. I get to see what happens, what we can do with online platforms. I've never done meetups before. I'd only attended events. I'd never organized meetups. So I wanted to be in that space. I wanted to see what it feels like to organize events like this. So I got into that. What do I get from the most banal of the whole list is learning French on Duolingo. What the fuck do I do with this language? Why do I need to learn this language? I have no plans to travel to any French-speaking country. None of the people around me speak French. Nobody. Like French is just not in my life, and I just brought it upon myself for the last 2 years. By the way, I've been learning it for 2 years for no reason, just because of curiosity. It's a fancy sounding language. I'm like, whoa, I would like to speak that. It goes without saying, I'm curious about languages. I already speak about 6, 7 languages, most of them Indian, English, of course, Spanish, conversational Spanish, not like I cannot understand songs and movies, but like conversations. I can get by in any Spanish speaking country. And now the goal was, if I ever happen to be in a French speaking country, be nice to have. Be nice to have a language that I can speak, right? I don't know. It's a tough language. That much I can tell you. Painting again, unnecessary, but it's something I want to do because I really really like painting. Um, by the way, another idea just popped up. I should make a note of it. Uh, I was about to say painting is therapeutic, but I don't want to say it. I don't want things to have a purpose. I paint with a blank mind on a blank canvas. Subconsciously, it probably is therapeutic, but I don't want it to seem like that because these days we make everything therapeutic. Fucking clay pottery, oh, it's so therapeutic. Going on a walk, it's so like, stop therapeuticing the whole normal activities. We need to stop therapeuticing normal activities. But that's a topic for, we'll just keep it for another video. Coming back to all the extra activities that are going on out of curiosity and out of learning, and which is the opposite of ignorance, right? I told you in the beginning, I'm on this side, in the learning side, in the curiosity side, in the collecting new experiences side, and being aware side, this side. But it's a significant amount of work to get into all this, to find time for all these activities. Again, I would like to stress they are not necessary activities. There's no need to do them, but I'm still doing them, finding time to do them, finding the commitment to do all of this. And again, it's not a brag thing. I'm coming to the ignorant part. This is what I wish I was. So we'll come to this part. So this is the life of someone who, let's say, is not ignorant, is curious, right? Life becomes really, really tough. Coming to this part, I know people who live in a small town. They have no desire to travel the world or even explore as many cultures as possible. They have zero desire to learn a foreign language, no desire to do any of these hobbies and painting, yoga. Yoga is not a hobby, but like painting, blah, blah, blah. No desire to get into fitness if something's not wrong with them. They might get into fitness, yoga, or whatever if there's a chronic pain or something. Just no desire to like read books, nothing. They live a very plain, vanilla, regular life. Some of them have a family and they are super happy with the family. The family is very aligned with each other. They're very friendly with each other. They're very communicative with each other. And that is their world. It's like the proverbial frog in the well. A frog in the well is usually said in a negative sense. Don't be a frog in the well. Get out of the well and explore the world. But being a frog in the well, being ignorant is such a blessing. Where do I even start? Because I've seen these people who are ignorant, who are not curious about the world, and their lives are fucking amazing. They're so happy with their beliefs. Could be whatever, religion, politics, all of these beliefs, they have a single belief and they stick to it. Whether you love them or hate them, they stick to this belief. Maybe they're conservative, but they'll stick to that belief. And they'll just go through every day the same rotations, the same routines, work, come home, relax, go to sleep, get up, repeat. And they're fucking happy. And I've seen these people for a long time. I've known these people for a long time. They're fucking happy. Like, to me, I'm not I'm not fully confident in saying, oh, I'm happy. Because there's always some unfinished business. There's always a Duolingo notification to go back to. And hey, your 783rd day streak is going to break. By the way, I've just stopped caring about a streak. I went 750 plus and then just like, I was like, nah, there's too much pressure. Which validates my whole point of like, there's always some unfinished business, the root of which is your curiosity. If I did not have the curiosity to learn a foreign language, there was no need to add that extra task every single day and go through these alerts and notifications like, hey, come back to Duolingo. We have to finish a lesson for today. There's always, I need to find time to sit down and paint. If a few weeks go by that I've not done it, I'm like, like I miss the activity. I miss the experience of painting. And in a way, it's stressful. It's stressful to not be able to find time to do the things that you choose to do. You get it? It's stressful if I'm not able to find the time to go hang out with my friends. Because it's like, oh shit, it's been 2 weekends and like we haven't met. So like when are we meeting again? In between all these, I'm also in touch with friends long distance, and we speak for 2 hours, 3 hours sometimes. A single call, by the way. And if a few weeks go by that we've not had our phone conversations, it's like, shit, I miss that. I will have to make time for that. Yoga, gym, all the fitness stuff. We miss it if we don't go do it. So we have to every single day fit it into all the other things that we have lined up for the day. So that's the life of not being ignorant, wherein you're always having to get to do something. This is French is done, go to the gym. Gym is done, sit down and paint. I'm just going through an imaginary day where I do all of it. There's no day that I do all of it. But like this after this after this, there's always something to do. There's always something to check off. There's never like I know what my day is, and it's not going to be very harsh. That's this side. That's the ignorant side who are not curious, right? They know exactly what their day is. They know exactly what food is coming to their plate. They know exactly what their job is. They know exactly when the cutoff is. They know exactly when it's family time. They know when to sleep. They know when to wake up. There's no extras. There's no fitness, hobbies, learning stuff, reading books, none of that extra fluff. It feels bad to call it extra fluff because for me, it's a necessity. It's not like an extra fluff. I want those things, but I sometimes wonder how it would be to be ignorant, to be satisfied with knowing what I know and doing my job the way I know it. That's it, no more. And so, for example, even with my work, there's always an upgrade. AI is coming in, I'm fully invested into AI. Runway, Midjourney, 11 Labs, everything. Like I want to know everything. I want to learn every tool. It's not just about hiring the right people to get the job done. I want to know it personally because that's just my nature. I want to have hands-on experience and I want to know exactly how to use these things and produce beautiful stuff. So that's again in the work part also it's not very limited to like, oh, this is what I know and this is what I do and this is how I make my career. Mm-mm. There's always an upgrade. There's always a curiosity to learn new things. So I sometimes wonder, what would life be if I was ignorant and I was satisfied with what I had, what I knew, and what I was doing? And I think that's just going to be left to wonder. That's episode 10. All right.